Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your FA Cup match preview. FA Cup, we begin this journey. The last couple of times we've reached the final and lost, and I'd like to think that maybe it's third time lucky, you know. Lampard, we reach it, we lose. Tuchel, we reach it, we lose. I'm hoping under Tuchel again, we reach it, we win. That would be nice. Third time lucky, why not? Let's get into it. Before we do that, I want to let you know this video is brought to you and sponsored by the lovely people at OneFootball, the OneFootball app for all of your footballing news and your needs and your highlights and your up-to-date updates, results, statistics, tables, whatever you need, it's there. Go into the OneFootball app, link in the description, download it now and enjoy. Also, check out my FIFA Chelsea Career Mode episode 5 on my second channel, Younes Talks. Links are in the description as well as my Twitch, where I do stream my FIFA there, so you can catch it exclusively there first when I'm streaming. But yeah, it's gone a bit weird. Let's just say that this has gone a bit weird. I face Tottenham. Yeah, go and check it out. See what happens. I'm not sure if it's the same outcome, but anyway, let's get into this. The FA Cup against Chesterfield. Chelsea versus Chesterfield. Now, Chesterfield, I want to give you a bit of background on Chesterfield. I think it's only right. Chesterfield play in the National League. They are the 5th tier of English football. So you have the Premier League, you have the Championship, you have League 1, you have League 2, and then you have the Vanarama National League, the 5th tier. They are there. And currently, you know, I'd like to think I'm going to give a nice brief overview of Chesterfield. So I have to tell you, they are top of the National League. As it stands, they are sitting on 43 points after 20 games. Halifax Town in second in 41 points. Wrexham, 39 points. And Bournemouth with a game in hand. Technically, they got 3 games in hand and they're on 39 points. So watch out, Chesterfield. Bournemouth can go top if you guys ain't careful and you don't win your 2 games in hand, because Wrexham have played 22 and Chesterfield have played 20. So yeah, that is the National League. The National League technically are semi-pro. So just to give you guys some brief, a brief way as to how it works in this country. In this country, in the football pyramid, the first 4 tiers are classed as professional, where it's the Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2. They are classed as professional football clubs, English professional football clubs, or professional English football clubs. After that, they are classed as semi-professional. They are not fully fledged professionals. They are some of these players that play at these clubs that have other jobs. They go and do other things during the day sometimes. They're not just football. So yeah, Chesterfield are technically a semi-pro team as it stands at the moment. If they do get promoted, then they are officially classed as a professional club. You do find loads of clubs in the National League, though, that do operate as professional clubs where all the players are paid. They come to training every day. Their only job is football. So you can technically call them professional as well, but just officially right now as it stands, they're not. So Chesterfield, you'd think, are going to come to the bridge and going to get absolutely pasted. I don't want to say that, though. I think it's going to happen, but I don't want to say that. I do want to give all the respect to Chesterfield, and I don't mean this in a patronizing way. I don't want to come across like that, because I'm honestly not. That's not my intention. I'm being real. I hope Chesterfield come to Stamford Bridge. I hope they have fun. I hope they enjoy the occasion. I hope their manager embraces it. I hope their players embrace it. I hope they're not too nervous up here, like, oh my god, we're playing Chelsea, I'm gonna panic. Like, no, I hope they come level-headed. Come and enjoy yourselves, have fun. You're playing against the European champions. It's probably going to happen once, unless they get another FA Cup tie in the future with a big Premier League club. But embrace it. Embrace the opportunity, and I wish them the best of luck. I really do. It's going to be good to see how they handle the occasion tomorrow. Whereas for Chelsea, this is a big opportunity to rest a load of players. Let's have it right. It is. We've been complaining about the December schedule. We've been aware of the fact that we're going to have to play Man City soon. Tottenham again twice. Once in the league, once in the cup for the second leg, even though we've put ourselves in a good position. But this game is a good opportunity to play some new lads, to rest everyone, or rest as many as we can. Now, Thomas Tuchel's given us a little bit of overview in the press conference as to who's going to be available and who's not. Aspie is available. Turns out he hasn't got a hamstring issue. He just had a bit of cramp, which I can understand now, because when he was on the ground sitting down, he started stretching. He started holding his hamstring and then he started stretching. And in my head, I did think, I was like, if you're stretching, you're going to make it worse. Surely, no, if you've pulled a muscle, you don't stretch. That's the last thing to do. He did. And now it makes sense. He had cramp. So, yeah, he's available. He's fine. Kai Havertz is also available. Turns out his finger isn't too bad, and he has been given the all clear by the doctors at Stamford Bridge, or at Chelsea, at Cobham, for him to play football. He's okay. So, he's available. Barkley has been tipped to start. That is Thomas Tuchel's confirmation that Barkley, it seems like, will be starting. So, when I look at all of that, and I look at who is available and how I think we should approach this, I think it's only right that we look to some of the young lads who haven't really been given much game time, who have been in the squad but haven't really played, or have come on very, very briefly. It's going to be a good occasion anyway. You're going to find a very, very weird starting 11 from me here. Let's get into it without further ado. This is what I think Thomas Tuchel should go with tomorrow. So, in goal, I think it's only right. The fact that Edouard Mendy's gone off to the AFCON, Kepa is now our number one. We go with Bettinelli. Bettinelli to play this one and get 90 minutes. And I think he will play tomorrow, because I saw the promotion by Chelsea on their social media and the face of it was Bettinelli. That means he's starting. I think we all know Bettinelli is starting tomorrow. We should go over back four. Also, by the way, I wish Bettinelli all the luck. It's going to be his first game, I think. I don't think he's played for Chelsea yet. So, Bettinelli, I hope he has a great game tomorrow, and I hope he leaves with a clean sheet. He should, anyway. Back four, I think, is what we're going to be going with. Let me start off with the centre-backs, because the back four worked very, very well for us against Tottenham. And I think against Chesterfield, it would be a good occasion for us to familiarise ourselves with it. In terms of that, I think these will be the two. I think Sarr starts again whilst Rudiger gets rested. Christensen apparently might be fit. I mean, he's trained apparently. He's okay. There was a fear that he's injured. According to what's been said online and the match previews, as well as Tuchel, Christensen might actually be available. So that would be my centre-back pairing. If he's not, we ain't got a choice but to probably pluck someone out from the academy. So we'll wait and see. But if he's fit, I'm sure he'll start. In terms of the fullbacks, this is where it gets a little interesting. Again, because of injuries and players missing in defence, especially at fullback, wingback, however you want to put it, I think Aspie has to start this one. There's no one else that we can put there, unless you stick Pulisic at right back, which we're not doing. So Aspie, I think, will start this. Tuchel in the press conference seemed like Aspie was going to be playing anyway. So Aspie at right back. At left back, I would give Alonso a rest. Let him have a little bit of a breather, and I would go with Lewis Hall. Now, Lewis Hall is not a left back. I'm just going to put that out there now. He's a midfielder. He's a central midfielder who can play left mid as well, but has in the past played left back. So out of all the young lads we have, he's the only one familiar of that position. Or at least a little bit. He knows something about playing left back. So I think it's a good test for him against Chesterfield, for him to have some minutes in that role and see what happens. But it gives Alonso the rest. We can't expect Alonso to play every single game with Chilwell out for the rest of the season. It's stupid. And we haven't got anyone else. Chelsea are currently trying to get Emerson back from loan. That is what Chelsea are trying to do. We are talking with Leon. They don't want to let him go. So there's a little bit of a carnage happening there. But Chelsea do want to bring Emerson back. In the meantime, if a chance comes to rest Alonso, we do it, and I think Lewis Hall will be the guy that we call. In terms of the double pivot in midfield, I have to start off with this guy, Saul. Saul needs to play again. Let him play again. Let him build that confidence up. Tomorrow's going to be a walk in the park for him if he plays the way he did against Spurs. Let's have that right. So tomorrow he goes out, he has fun. Just have fun, Saul. Enjoy yourself. Don't do anything stupid. That's my warning, but enjoy yourself. And alongside him, I would honestly do this. I'd give Kante an opportunity to rest. He hasn't come back yet, but obviously he tested positive. I think he's still out, but he's not showing any symptoms apparently, him or Thiago Silva, so that's good to hear. But he's out. Kovacic, Jorginho, let them rest even further. Let them get back to 100%. So in the meantime, I would go with Javier Simons or Simmons. I think it's Simons, so I don't want to say his name wrong, but I think it's Simons. Javier Simons, who is a defensive midfielder for the academy. I know he was played a little bit more on the wing when the last time he played for us, but that's not his natural position. He is a defensive mid. For me, he plays in the pivot alongside Saul tomorrow. That would be a nice test and a nice run out for him to see what he can do. If he's struggling, we can always change. We can bring on Kovacic. We can bring on Jorginho. If we have to be a little stable, we can bring on the big boys whenever we want. But for me, give the opportunity to Simons tomorrow, or Simon, sorry, and let's see what he's made of in his natural position. In terms of the players in front, I would go over like a 4-2-3-1 sort of formation, similar to what we did against Spurs. Barkley, I think, is definitely starting. There's no... Thomas Tuchel basically confirmed it. Barkley starts tomorrow. And it's on the Chelsea website as well. You can go on there. It says Barkley basically starting. So Barkley just in front of them. I would go with Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side. Let him have 90 minutes tomorrow. Let him play. I think he's going to have... I don't want to say he's going to have a field day, but he should find it easy. So let him have 90 tomorrow. He hasn't played recently, so let him play. Let him have 90 minutes. Let him have fun. Hopefully he gets on the score sheet, and hopefully it'll be a good, nice little test for him in the build-up to some of the big games where he could be an option to use. So Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right. I've only put him on the right and not on the left for this reason, because on the left, Harvey Vale. Harvey Vale for me starts tomorrow. Give him 90 minutes as well. And I know he will bang tomorrow. He will. He's a top talent in terms of the young lads that we have coming through. Harvey Vale will be one of the next ones from Cobham. 100%. When you're looking in terms of the lads we have on loan, like Gallagher and all them lot, Broza who's on loan and whatnot, yes, they're going to come back. But in terms of the current crop at Cobham, Vale is next. 100%. He's got the talent, he's got the flair, and it seems like he's got the confidence. The last time he played, he looked amazing. He looked great. So for me, 90 minutes tomorrow against a National League team that he should be able to find his way. He should. I expect him to, easily. So, or at least not easily, but it should be straightforward. So Harvey Vale plays, and up front, I would go with, well, there's a debate, but I'd go with Timo Werner, because Thomas Tuchel did mention that some of the lads that haven't got minutes, including Werner, he mentioned Werner by name, it'll be a good opportunity for him to get minutes tomorrow, so I expect Werner to start. However, there is a little debate, why not start Lukaku? And let him stat pad. Because, yes, Lukaku is going to be with us. We're going to have to try and use him and try use the best of him and try and get the best out of him. Tomorrow, if he plays tomorrow, and we discussed this on All You Can Eat Chelsea, and it was a good point made by Matisse and Miz. They were saying, yeah, play Lukaku, because if he scores 1, he scores 2, he scores 3, he stat pads, it builds that little connection with the fans again, it helps him get his confidence back up, it'll just help. But I did put it to them, and I did say, but what if he doesn't score? It could make things worse. But surely he scores against Chesterfield. Surely. Anyway, that's our own little theory. I don't think Lukaku will play tomorrow. If I'm honest, I think Werner will get that opportunity. And maybe Lukaku comes on later. But if there's one man we have to look at possibly giving minutes if we're winning comfortably by the 60th minute, let's say, Soon Sub Bell. Let Soon Sub Bell go up front for a half. Let him have some time. Let him have some minutes. And I'd love to see that personally. It'd be one of the few opportunities he has this season. So why not do it? And then Lukaku can hopefully bang against Man City or Spurs again. That would be nice. So that, I reckon, should be the starting 11 tomorrow. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. But this is what I think Thomas Tuchel should go with tomorrow. And in terms of a score prediction, I don't want to be cocky. I don't want to be too like, oh, we're going to smash them 15-0. I don't want to do that. But I do think it's going to be a comfortable win. Realistically, 5-0 is not good enough. I would want more. I would want 6 or 7 tomorrow. But just for the sake of the lads taking it easy, the fact that we're going to maybe play some young boys, I'm going 5-0. I'm going Chelsea 5, Chesterfield 0. To be fair, I'd like it if Chesterfield did score 1 for the occasion, just for them to, we scored against Chelsea. I think that would be nice for them. But I expect 5-0. Let me know what you think in the comments as well. Let me know your score predictions. Let me know how you think it's going to go down. Let me know how you see it. But anything less than that, say if we win like 2 or 3-0, I'd be like, Is that it? Is that it? Let's hope it's a good performance tomorrow. I will be doing a watch long for it, so make sure you guys are here for that. Watch long live on here, and afterwards the match review as always. I think it's going to be an easy day at the office. Let's see how it all goes. But I'll see all of you tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. Check out my second channel, my Twitch, link in the description as always. And I will see you tomorrow on the watch along. Thank you so much, people. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.